Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday, but I'm going to be recapping Friday. I didn't get around to it yesterday. I got busy with some stuff, and frankly, I had no excuse. But anyway, so Friday for me was actually a pretty good day, surprisingly. We started off watching KAVL, and we did pretty good on it. I shouldn't say we. I did pretty good on it. Gave back a little profit later once it did start to pull back. That would be in this. I believe it was in this area. And now I think I can pull up. Let me see here. I think I can pull up where I put my orders. Show trades. I just don't know if that's going to do anything. See, I don't know if you guys know anything of how to make that pop up on here. Let me know, because for some reason I can't get it to show me where my trades are. But anyways, we see this starting to really open up out of the gates, almost surprisingly. And I think I saw this and I kind of dismissed it for a while, but looking back, we have a nice breakout right there on that trend line. So we have this period of consolidation, and then eventually it breaks out of there and it just rips. And I don't remember where I first started getting in. I believe I took a position down here, a couple positions, and I got just chopped around in here. I made some on this candle here, I remember, and then it dropped, and I was like, okay, well, that's it. I thought after this topping tail on the 1 minute, because this is early in the day, so I'm zoomed in on the 1 minute, and first of all, I mean, this was choppy for both sides for short sellers and longs. Look, because we got a bear flag here, and it looks like it chopped around here. It looks like it was about to go short. It didn't go short. Then you got this next candle, which is like a topping tail. Then you just get this slow grind pop, and then you get a flush. So the action here is, I mean, this is chop. But then, for some reason or another, it pulls back a little bit here, and then it rips, which I think I was able to make a little bit here. But again, I wasn't holding for the whole move. In hindsight, I wish I would have. But I did with I was trading with 3,700 to even 7,500 shares because it was such a cheap stock. Okay, so that was about my average share sizes, between 3,700 to 7,500. And I do remember getting chopped out here, thinking we'd get a break of $3, right? We don't. I stop out, I lose maybe a couple $100, $300 up here, and I don't know if I gave it another stab right here. I did, and I did see it start curling here, and I way undercapitalized. I bought like right here, and I sold it for like 4 pennies. And so I could have caught a lot more on that, which was disappointing. I'm pretty sure I just got chopped here. So really the bulk of the money I made was right in this area. Looking back, I could have sized up bigger on this for a move, up to $3, which it basically did, $2.95. So slightly disappointed on this one, just because, and you can't see my totals because it's now Saturday. I had about $1,400 on it once I was done with it. I think I at some point even had $2,000 on it. I don't remember exactly. The point is, I gave back profit, which is to be expected. And quickly I pulled out of there, saw that it wasn't working anymore, so I lowered share size. I walked back a little bit. Because otherwise, if you don't do that, next thing you know, all your profit from earlier in the day gets destroyed in here. If you if you keep trading like you're trading here, and you do that over here, you're just gonna lose it. You're gonna make it at this side and lose it. So that comes back to the front side of the move to the back side of the move. You have a portion where the bulls are in charge, where the basically the green team is winning, and that goes on for a while, but eventually the red team is going to have their turn. And how long they're going to have their turn, no one knows. But if the longer the bulls have their turn, the longer the shorts will have, the shorts will have their turn. So bears had it here for a while, it just kept going lower. Then here, bulls started taking back control, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pop here. Let's see. Yep, there's a pretty decent pop, and I'm guessing from there it rolled over. But at this point, I wasn't trading. I could have waited around for that, but I'm starting to do more shutting down early, taking what I got and walking, because so many days in the past 2 months I've been making money, and then I lose it, 2-3 hours into the day, So really been steering clear of the over trading. But anyways, this wasn't even my favorite stock, because surprisingly, what is the name of that stock? Was it BRCC? I believe it was. Yeah, BRCC. Luckily, BRCC set up, and it was below VWAP, which is not favorable to the bulls, but it was approaching VWAP right in this area. And sometimes when stocks approach VWAP, when they approach VWAP, a lot of times it breaks VWAP. So if we're coming up from the downside, if we're curling, we'll probably hit VWAP, a lot of times break through it at least, and then come down. And that's exactly what happened. The stock was weak. Eventually it got support down here. It fought for a while, and I noticed how it was sort of setting up here on the 5-minute. And to me, it just looked clear as day that this was going to at least break VWAP and then come back. And that's what I did. And so in this area here, I was able to scalp almost $2,000. Now, mind you, the spreads on this are a lot bigger than the other one. And that's why I'm starting to like these higher price stocks, because my strategy of getting in and out works really well with stocks that move as fast as these do. Because in a second, it can be 10, 20, 30 cents higher, like literally. Whereas KAVL, it will be like 2 cents, 3 cents, and you get a 5-cent pop. That's not the case with this one. If you time it right, you can get 20, 30, 40 cent pops really fast. And with 2,000 shares, which is what I was trading this mostly with, I mean, I would get 10, 20, 30 cent pops pretty quick. So $400, $500, $600 wins, and the risk is higher too. So it's a trade-off. But I believe I think I traded this ABCD right here where it double bottomed, scalp from 1683, 716. I think I was maybe at 62 here, sold, break at 17. So there's 40 cents right there. Anyways, then it comes down here. I didn't buy off this level because I was a little nervous. It comes up all the way here. I think I got in maybe here. I was taking, quick wins where I could. Wasn't holding for some big giant move. I was, catching a pop, 10, 20, 30 cent pop on 2,000 shares, $600, $400. And I was here for the break of VWAP because I, once I saw, this sort of setting up like a flat top breakout here, I'm like, well, no doubt we're probably going to break through VWAP. And I was even thinking it's an impossible case, break VWAP and continue to a short squeeze. We didn't get that, but I thought at the very least we were going to get the break of VWAP. And geez, that's from 1742 to 70. I mean, that's nearly 30 cents. I mean, that's pretty good. Whereas on KAVL, you have to, just hope that you get 10 cents. Here is just like almost like a guaranteed 30-cent win. And I end up capitalizing on that opportunity. I think I missed this opportunity where it dipped to 1730 and it ripped all the way back up to 18. I don't think it broke 18. It tapped 18. I remember that spot because I was like, all right, we're gonna get the break 18. It taps 18 on the dot, then crashes. So after that point right there, I slowed down on the day. I was happy to have already made $2,000 on it pretty quickly. And so I didn't want to push my luck. I was already up $3,000 on the day. I had to go do some errands, so I had to end early anyway, which is okay because literally right after I decided to walk away is when this thing just died. I mean, it was already pretty low volume, but you can see here we get some good bursts here, and then look at it's just like gone. The volume dries up. You might get a pop here and there, whatever, whoever. But I mean, look at that. So I left at the right spot. Because some days I'll keep pushing it. I'll try to get it in here, and then you get caught in this low volume crap where you just get smoked out of nowhere. So definitely traded really well on Friday. I'm happy with how it went. I wish every day could be like that, but that's just not the case. So we'll be back. We'll be back trading on Monday. I think we have a full week next week, so we'll see what we can get, and we'll be grateful for whatever we got. So, all right, that'll do it. So, peace.